Then we'll just get sucked back in again.
It's hard, even having started as many times as I do, it's hard not to go into the first zone and just like full clear everything. Because it's still fun going through and like experiencing the world even after you've been in it a million times.
Do I yoink Nico and JD up here?
Nico's doesn't have her headset on, but I'm pretty sure she wouldn't mind if you pulled her. Nico, he's pulling you into the raid channel. I did get a response. She waved, she nodded her head, yeah.
Cool.
Did I say you can move me? Like,
did I say that I cared?
Like, do I have to fight you, or like? Are we throwing hands? What's up?
From my understanding, all I have to do is run up like 2 flights of stairs, and I'm fine.
You're right.
Oh, damn. Fucking some shit tonight. Y'all motherfuckers are savages.
Well, you've known this.
It's probably more from just he doesn't want to chase me upstairs than anything. And
way too high. Way too high.
Right? And I don't even want to run up 2 flights of stairs. What kind of dumb idea was that?
First, way too high. Second, way too fat. Third, way too fat.
If there was at the top of the stairs like a 10 stack of free Azurite reforging vouchers, like would you run up the stairs?
Oh yeah!
This guy just spent what? Was it 100K today? Did you spend a fucking token?
No, I spent 40. Thank you.
How much have you spent since the beginning of the expansion?
I'm not answering that question.
4 months time? Are we at 4 months?
No comment.
Now? 1/3
no comment.
of a year of WoW time on reforging his gear.
Wow. Lawyer.
Oh, like the fucking O.J. Simpson lawyers couldn't like get you out of this one. And that dude was guilty. Like, come on.
Can we move the conversation back to the embarrassing photo of Leah falling down the side of Motherlode again?
Fuck you.
I mean, I would look at the comment or that Tesla put underneath it of the guy who says he didn't want to move, scared, died.
All right,
and then
commented later. I'm done rating. I'm only gonna PvP from now on.
No.
I've seen the Dread Gladiators fucking worm, and you know what? I need. Yeah, I've got to stop rating and learn how to be mediocre at PvP, so I can be mediocre.
Never.
This shit is fucking bananas.
BANANAS.
I also know that it's no longer a percentage thing. Once you make a certain rating, you instantaneously get the title. This person's already a fucking Dread Gladiator, like 4 weeks into the season. And they have the Dread Gladiators now.
I'm back to Assassination. I can actually PvP. Let's go.
Because
Freeze, hello, Mixie, Cynicist, Bright Stars, let's go.
No, I don't want to. No.
What?
You.
No, that could actually. No. We need Nico. Guardian's retarded.
Hello.
Legitimately is actually busted in PvP right now.
Don't talk about our girl like that.
So,
no, like in a good way.
Start doing PvP.
Let's go, Tim.
Yeah, actually.
I stick by my original Bright. Your brother, me, and you.
Okay.
BM Warrior Resto is still gonna be your best. Like it's just not.
Okay, so real quick, for those of you who are in the channel and haven't done so already, now is a really, really, really good time to go check out these fights. There's 2 of them posted on the guild website with all sorts of different resources. Go watch a video, go read a log, get an idea of what we're looking at tonight.
And also just go to the website, because it needs some love.
Also pay attention to the website.
You have one of those?
Don't say that, you'll make Tim cry.
No, it was a joke. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you don't want me crying on stream here.
I don't know, one time just to experience it might be enjoyable.
It's fucked up.
Ouch.
Does he have a face cam? Does he ugly cry? That's the important thing.
I can put it on.
Do you ugly cry?
I don't know. I hardly ever.
Okay, so real quick, Nefri mentioned Bowsette last night. I got interested to see Nintendo's stock market. After the release of Bowsette, Nintendo's stock market prices have gone up 4%.
No. We've moved on. It's Boosette now.
It's higher than that?
It's Boosette.
Yeah. We've moved on. Come on.
It's no longer Bowser. It's Boo.
It's all about Boo. Come on.
I personally have photos of Yoshi, Goomba, Bullet Bill, and Chain Chomp.
Wait, Bullet Bill? I haven't seen that.
I've seen that one.
Haven't?
I like how Chain Chomp
NSFW
is
channel. Here we go.
About to say, somebody post the Reddit Rule 34 in the NSFW so people can get caught up with this.
There's a whole Bowsette subreddit.
I mean, I'm sure there is, but
So there's plenty of Rule 34 just right there.
I definitely had to listen to somebody raging last night about how their GIF subreddit has been taken over by Bowsette.
That's awesome!
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about
There
it.
were some hardcore tears.
Wait, was that right? Was it Nico?
Angry tears.
Haters.
I'm not
I don't wanna
outing
talk about
anyone.
it.
I'm not. If
You don't have to. She outed herself.
I'm not gonna out Nico.
I'm just not going. I'm not going to be responsible for it. She did that
Just
on her
a
own.
good guesser.
Anybody who has access to the NSFW channel knows that I have a very wide array of flavors that I am interested in.
Yeah.
I sure do!
I just walked in here and just put on my headset, and this is the shit I'm hearing right now.
You really
From
should
the
be used to
SDL.
it.
Dear,
Should be used to that.
dear,
I just got enough out of Bruce. Please, no.
Just so it's set on Tim's stream, so everybody watching his stream can get a little bit of it. Yif. That is the summary of our raid for tonight. That should be the description. Is just yif. Me, I'm playing a panda, so you do your own, like whatever.
Hey, GD.
Yep, there it is today. Where's my
Playing a
gun?
panda too. Don't you fucking dare, Rubier.
I'm shooting myself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just here. I'm on a root beer, so I'm pissy. So let's just get this over with.
Just so you know, before the whole yif thing, I actually did have a viewer. I don't
Hey,
anymore.
viewer.
It has now become my life goal to make sure Tim never has viewers ever again.
If it was on YouTube, then it was me.
Okay,
Just
yeah,
put that
that
out
was you.
I started talking about the death of her favorite subreddit and she left. Didn't want to hear it like in real life, in Discord, and in your stream.
I actually was just logging in because I wanted to see what Tim's UI looks like.
Huh, okay.
You've never seen it?
I have. I
Seen.
wanted to see if he changed it up.
Seen.
A lot of people change it up when the expansion rolls through.
Or if you're like you change it like every month.
No, I stuck with the same UI for a long ass time.
So it's definitely different from, last year.
See? I revamped mine today.
And there's me running on the basic shit.
Basic bitch.
I've had the same X-Pearl/Z-Pearl UI since Burning Crusade.
attaboy, Nefri, me too!
Why fuck with perfection?
Right?
I legitimately had a panic attack the first time, like, when they said X-Pearl was going away.
There for a while it wasn't updated as well and it was giving me a lot of like errors and shit, so I switched over to shadow unit frames. Fucking worth.
Although I do remember Crimson sent me a screenshot of his X-Pearl when he had the raid frames and party frames at the same time. That was...
Oh dear lord, why?
I don't think he knew he could shut off the party fury employees in raid. I didn't know that until like Burning Crusade, or till the end of like Wrath. But at the same time, I also like didn't get to raid until the end of Wrath, so I had no idea that was a thing.
Can we look at getting summons out to those of us who are not here? It is 11.
Hello to the person watching. I have no clue who you are.
Josh.
I only knew that because he sent me a screenshot because I was riding my Griffin all throughout Nighthold.
Josh is not in here.
Why the hell not?
Throw me an invite whenever.
Who is that?
The one with the mic that's constantly flicking in and out.
That's the beerless bear.
You're in the raid.
I think he meant something.
I'm thinking teleport, whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah, physically in the area, no. Just like
Well, thing is, I can be mentally there.
Our tanks have a thing against having real bears in their presence, apparently.
Aren't we part bears anyway?
We don't have to transform. Like, we're not posers. We're real bears.
Yep, true.
We don't take on the form of other creatures. We're just, you know.
We're fine with that.
I mean, let me ask you a question. Do bears thrash because they're tanks, or do they thrash because they're...
Answer the question.
Come thrash in front of me and we'll find out.
I'm not sure my eyes cross enough to thrash like a bear. We can keep this going.
Yeah.
Quite enjoyable.
So if you can't thrash like a bear, then you're not a bear?
You know she's doing the I can't come up with an argument noise.
Drax?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're the one who said it. Okay. Drax? Alright then. Drink a beer. So let's see what bears can do.
Give me a beer.
And let's see how much you can drink. Go.
So you just doing beer or actually gonna do liquor?
Well, I'm not allowed to have any because one time I actually grabbed a beer and started chasing some dude down with the keg, and yeah, and this was actually back at the mall because don't ask. It's a long story. It's funny too.
Wait,
Are we doing shots every time we wipe? Is that what I'm hearing?
Can we? I need Discord.
You
for a
don't?
second here. What? Whose lockout is this? We have. Oh, okay. I see it now. I was like, I didn't realize that trash, even though the boss was down, would still reset. I thought that trash would be dead. Like a lot of bosses, you know, the trash leading up to it will stay dead if you.
I think that trash is actually linked to him, though.
I mean, there's trash along the outside edge too. Like
Right.
to get to the staircase that's down, that's open. Look, see the staircase is on the edge that you can actually go down.
Yeah, the
Those
whole entire room is linked to Zool.
Everything along the outside edge is linked to Zool then, so
Yeah.
that's fun.
That sucks.
See, I was thinking it was gonna be each of the arms that linked to those bosses would be their trash, not
That would have been
all of this
too
is fucking
easy.
Zool trash. And that would have, you know, just followed the same fucking way they've done every other boss and, you know, since ever.
In theory, however, there are 4 sections and only 3 bosses on the outer rings. So one boss would have to control 2 sections.
Can I get a summon, pretty please?
Is our warlock here?
Yes.
Did you did you want to actually play those, by the way, Josh? You didn't really finish your thought.
Oh,
Ask me if I had them.
Yes.
The first 2 are trash. If
Are
you
they?
want, I'll just give you the third one.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not bad story-wise, but they're like super fucking outdated. And like the controls and everything are shit.
So just play 3.
Exactly, yeah. It's really easy to pick up on the story. Like, just go read a fucking wiki page on it. You'll get the same amount of content.
Yeah, me and my brother were talking about it, and I've never actually played it, and neither has he. I was like, you should probably play it. You'd like it. And then I was like,
You have
why haven't
siblings?
I played it? Yes, I
There are 4
have
of them.
2 brothers and a sister.
Oh yeah, he's got a sister, alright.
How do we get over there? I don't actually know. Oh, never mind, I'm a retard.
Colton needs a summon.
I need a summons too.
Our priest is here.
I need Bright to be healing.
I'm here. I'm healed. You're
Okay,
good. Hey, friend in DPS that's bored. There's some stuff to come stab. Come kill it.
Me.
Thank you.
So Kelton, do you have Mass Dispel?
You're gonna need it.
No, he hasn't trained that. He needs to go train it.
You're gonna want Mass Dispel tonight.
I was saying that earlier, but he wasn't responding to me. I think he thought I was joking.
No. Mass Dispel is must.
I know it is. I'm saying I think he thought I was joking.
Oh, I'm aware.
Oh, we're doing Zool. That means I get to be my Shadow Priest class fantasy.
I am not. No, not allowed, Nefri. No.
What?
So the minions of Zool, the magic debuff is dispellable and or spell stealable, but when it expires, it instantly kills the target.
Oh, Nefri's trying to spell steal it.
Take
Get
it
it.
off your boy,
I
Nefri.
I can spell steal it, and then I get to be a Shadow Priest for 20 seconds, and I die. Under Surrender to Madness.
Surrender to spell
Yeah,
steal.
just do it at the end.
Doesn't kill you anymore. Heyo.
It doesn't?
Nope.
Surrender to Madness doesn't. This debuff does.
Oh, okay. Damn, I was excited.
Were you just explaining something about the fight?
No.
Okay, because I unmuted for a second and I heard something about Zool, but then I muted again and I was a little concerned I was missing something.
Yes, we were going over all the mechanics. You missed
Well,
them.
if I missed them, I'm like good because I did watch the video, so it's whatever, but... You know.
And I was just getting my hopes and dreams shattered.
That's fine too, I guess.
I watched the video, like, 4 weeks ago.
I can spell steal that and be a tank, though.
So I mess with my DBM sounds, and instead of "run away, little girl," I've got an audio clip that says, "I suggest you run away immediately."
He also
then-
has something that plays goat sound.
And yeah, instead of the like angry noise that's like, "Hey, something bad is gonna happen," it just goes, "Meh."
And better than the fact that it makes that noise is she emulates it every single time it makes that noise. Has been my entire day.
Is that in the default settings?
It is. You can change it in the default settings.
How does? Show me your ways.
It's you go into /DBM and then the options tab and then special warnings, and there's a couple of different ones that changes, like different ones that are effective to different like incidences. Like there's one that's like super special ones is like the air horn noise by default, and then like yeah. I have special warnings affecting everyone. Is bleat. Everyone's changing DVM settings suddenly.
Speaking of special settings, hey JD, can I get your weak aura? I think I need it.
I don't see one for goat.
It's called bleat. BLEAT. Because you're bleeding.
Oh, it can scroll down.
Yeah, it scrolls. BT dubbed, it scrolls. Oh, sacrifice popped.
There's a lightsaber noise.
There's a lot of really fun ones.
I mean,
Oh,
I made it so my
definitely using Big
DBM.
Kiss.
My DBM announcer is McCree from Overwatch.
Yeah, you can get different voice packs for it too, which is really fun.
I have a custom made that says, "Move, bitch, get out the way."
You can definitely import your own files too.
I just wanted that one because it fits.
Jeffrey, you were a tank.
Happens.
Where was your blood shield?
At one point, I don't remember when they. Oh god, I did it again.
I definitely dispelled it before you could get it. Rip.
I like the one set default sound for special warnings with notes containing your name, and it's just, huh?
Well, they changed it so that when you steal buffs, when the thing dies, it goes away, and it made me sad.
What?
Yeah,
That's
they changed
bullshit!
it. They changed it a long time ago, actually. But yeah, if I steal a buff and then whatever I steal it from died, on most things it goes away. Anything that's like super beneficial, like DPS increases, does it. But things like Bone Shield doesn't go away till the timer runs out or it gets beaten out of you. Whatever.
That's really fun though.
Hot.
Kleptomania in PvP. Especially when you're chasing down a resto druid and they're like, "Oh my god, all of the hots," and you're like, "Aw, thanks. I wanted all of those. You're the best friend ever." You steal all of them from them, light them on fire, and watch them like snap, crackle, pop.
Or stealing wings from paladins is good too.
I don't
For
know.
all your holy damage.
Stealing 3+ fucking hots off of a druid.
I just heard the bleed.
No, that was her. That was her doing it, not the DBM. That was definitely a Nico. She doesn't have fucking speakers on. Just so you know, Nico, every time you do that tonight, I'm gonna like spam my fucking key. Yeah, we can move right.
That was almost scary.
Okay, you gotta be really careful pulling this trash, because it's scary. Can we get a grip on the caster?
They're setting up markers, so just disregard them until the fight explanation comes through. Oh my god, blood everywhere. These are interruptible and stunnable. Please be aware of that. Oh wait, don't pull that yet. Come on, pat away. Shoot! Be gone!
Pull the other side.
That wasn't nice.
Did it send you off the edge?
No. Someone was just eating me. I don't know what it was. I kind of didn't even click recap either. I'm kind of upset.
I touched you in your no-no place.
Apparently.
I'm uncomfortable.
I'm just gonna watch you guys fight from the balcony.
What's up?
It touched you in your no-no place as well.
Tricks of the trade doesn't work with this spec, remember?
Ugh, right.
It was on you, I promise.
It just did you 0 good.
There's some goofy ass line of sight walls here.
Yeah, but it doesn't break for the caster mobs, which is super irritating.
They're taller.
I love these invisible walls.
Josh, I can hear you giggle every time.
It's fucking great.
You guys can come off down the bridge now. We'll move on to the platform here.
I swear to God, I'm gonna get killed with this sound effect because I'm gonna be too busy laughing to actually get out of the way.
Oh, my bad.
I saw him start booking it. I was like, oh,
Tab target's too strong.
you and Mixie both. Let's make sure. That was some feedback. Let's make sure that we're dispelling the enrage on those when we can.
I've seen it going faster than I can even like click on the button.
I'm pretty good at preemptively timing it, but just if you notice it up, go ahead and get it off there.
Oh, 2 groups.
I have a bubble.
Hi.
A ball. That tickled.
Huh? Did you say bubble?
I said I had a bubble. Damn it, no.
I didn't see the other pack!
That could have been really bad.
I know, I was like, oh, she's going over to grab it. Let me precast it so I'll get it right when she gets there. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner and stop DPSing.
Beep.
Beep.
Bitter. So what were you saying? All I heard was Mixie 2. What's going on here?
Oh, no was tap targeting things.
Oh, okay. Good job, no.
Do those?
That is the boss.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it pulled that little dude's pulled with it.
Yeah, that's part of the boss mechanic.
First range of ads, okay.
First wave of them, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop a feast over here, and our lovely Bright is gonna be explaining this fight. So everyone has hopefully watched the nonsense. They have an idea of what's happening. Eat up while we get some tree explanations.
Also, just a heads up, from now on, you can jump off right where Mother is up there instead of going all the way around. And you'll come down right where Mixie is right now.
Now that the trash is clear is what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure you guys have got your flasks as well for the night.
Once Zool is up and running, you can jump down and you'll get like a little slow effect and it'll just instantly bring you over there, so. It's fun.
Like Tycoon.
Okay, so Zool is a 2-phase boss. Phase 1 is ad management, phase 2 is a turn and burn to kill Zool. The kill order for the ads during phase 1 is going to be the Blood Hexers, then the Crusher, then the Krogs. Periodically throughout the fight, he will spawn these ads, and they will be dealt with appropriately. We'll focus on the Hexers first. They will spawn at the 4 corners of the room where the markers are now. We will CC one and kill the other. Just listen for the call out on which one we're killing. Vagan will have you death grip it in to about where my mushroom is there. So
the Blood Hexers?
Yeah, the Blood Hexer. You'll grip it in about halfway so Melee can come out and help kill that one. So after that point, Melee can go back to the boss, and then Range should be able to handle the other one so Melee doesn't have to run forever out. The reason we kill this one is it has a spawn of a blood ichor. If the ichor touches Zool, it heals him. So if an ichor ever spawns, it is immediate priority to die. Does not matter what happens or where you're at, you need to turn and burn to kill this ichor. The longer phase 1 happens, it affects phase 2. So we want to try to push ad killing so we can spend more time on Zool. The second ad of importance is the Crusher. It's the big, ugly, fat one with the weird headdress. That is the tank's responsibility for mechanics. He does a frontal cone that does a damage across the whole raid. So tank him next to Zool, but point him away from us. As his energy bar fills, you want to run him away at about 80 to that red marker on the other side of the room. Once his energy bar hits 100%, he will do a buff that increases the damage of all enemies within the red circle. It's a 30-yard buff from him by 50%, so you want to run that away from everything so he doesn't buff Zool, the Hexers, or the Krogs. The Krogs are minor adds, but still need to be focused before Zool. They heal for 200% of the damage that they deal. So if they get that buff from the Crusher, they become a little more obnoxious. If they do reach their full energy, they blow up and do raid-wide damage. And then other than that, phase 1 is just maintain the adds, kill them, focus Zool down. We'll hero on pull to kind of push phase 1. And the reason is the longer Zool's up during phase 1, he fills up his energy bar, which gives us a stacking buff at the end of the or the start of phase 2 toward the end of the fight. Phase 2, Zool becomes tankable. He finally has an aggro table, so tanks will hold him in the center of the room where he is at. They will taunt swap for the debuff Rupturing Blood. When that debuff falls off, it will spawn a giant pool of blood. So before that falls off, tanks get to the edge of the room and let it fall off there. Healers during phase 2, there is a debuff called Death Wish. It's going to force people to the edge of the room and jump them off the edge. We want to dispel them when they get to the edge of the room before they jump off. It will spawn minions of Zool, which then need to be dispelled, killed, or anything. If the minions of Zool ever hit players, it fears them, can run them through the blood puddle, put them in front of the boss. It's no fun. As any typical boss goes, don't ever stand in front of Zool, ever, unless you're the tank. The debuff that he does during phase 2 is a frontal cone, so whoever does not have aggro should be with the group. I did forget something during phase 1, I apologize, is Dark Revelation. It's a debuff that is put onto a player. Run that debuff always to the blue marker here on your left. When that goes off, it also spawns minions of Zool. These minions of Zool have a buff that needs to be purged, cleansed, or damaged through. The reason is that they touch people, they fear them. So priests are really nice for these minions because they can mass dispel all of them at once and just kind of get rid of it. If not, hunters can get rid of the debuff. Nefri could spell steal it. We preferably don't want that. And then hunters and I think one other class can remove it. Warlock's Fell Hunter Pet can eat it.
You can also burn that off of them. Like,
right.
You can DPS it down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so DPSing it is effective, but not as effective as spell steal. Or not spell steal. Don't, Nefri, don't you dare. Like, purging it off of them. Purge is a better way to say it. One thing that I wanted to add in there, Nefri, you're going to be my second on CCing the Blood Hexer coming up. If my trap gets broken, does your sheep still get, does it still remove all dots and damage on it? Like, is that a thing still?
I'm not entirely sure, actually. I haven't had a chance to find out.
Well, either way, you're going to be my second. If you see it break, I need you to go and do it. That'll be the one that is the outside. First one, everybody's going to kill because Vagan's going to pull in real nice and close, and we'll be on the inside of that cube. Second one, we're going to, only the range will kill. Starting out, if we need melee's help, I will let you know if it feels like the range is killing it slowly. I just don't want the range to have to run all the way the fuck out to one of those markers, or the melee.
Yeah, so again, quick recap for phase 1. Kill order on the ads is the Hexer, Crusher, Krogs. Run your Dark Revelation buff to blue. Listen for call out of kill target on Hexer. Recap for phase 2. Don't stand in front of Zool. Healers dispel the Death Wish when people reach the edge of the room before they jump off. And then always make sure that the minions of Zool don't touch you. You can choose to taunt swap at 2 just to for the tanks on phase 2. For a smaller blood pool, some groups do 3, but it increases the size of the blood pool. So the more stacks you have when it falls off, the bigger the blood pool is. So 2 is the recommended number. Try to overlap it as much as you can. For the phase 1 ad, let's have Tim grab all the ones by Zool. So the Krogs and the Hexers will have Nico run the Crusher.
Okay.
Is there any questions?
Remember, if you're hitting ready right now, that means not only do you have your buff and everything, but you don't have any questions for Bright. If you don't get it, that's okay. He'll answer your questions. He's a smart kid.
Shit, I failed. Can someone drop a guild vault?
Will any of the debuffing, the massive spelling be in phase 2?
Yeah, so the Death Wish also spawns the minions of Zool. Unfortunately, we don't have a set spot like in phase 1 for it because it is a random run off the edge kind of mechanic. It picks for you where you're running. You don't get to determine where you want to drop it. So phase 1 is nice. We get to pick where the minions of Zool spawn. Phase 2, it picks where the minions of Zool spawn.
Well,
and it's
so
per fear of the players. So I think it's 2 people get feared each time.
let me ask this. Phase 2, we're still stacking in the middle, right?
Yes, phase 2, everyone's still stacked in the middle.
Even though we don't choose where they go, we can still choose, or where they spawn, we choose where they go because we're all stacking and they fixate on people. So that should keep them grouped up for the people that are, well, mass dispelling, and other people knowing where they are. Like, they're all going to be in the same general area, which is good. It's also good for slowing them, right? Like, they're susceptible to slows and stuns?
Yep.
So...
You also want to be on the back side of the boss in reference to the big puddle the tanks are going to put on the ground, because the fear will run you through it and it will be bad.
Cool.
And for those who missed it, just announcing Brett is our newest officer.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
Yay.
Dennis? Did he get attacked by a child?
Probably.
I'd like to believe they attack in, like, strike teams, because there's enough of them that they, like, 4 or 5 of them at a time.
So once everybody is stacked up and on the boss, Nefri, so we're gonna basically just butt hug Zool the whole fight. Use hero.
Basically on pull, is that what you're saying?
Yep, hero on pull.
Yep, I'll wait till everyone's in position.
I'm going to be taking him towards the blue marker so that when I pull him out, I'm bringing him there, right?
The red marker or blue marker. You just need
okay, red. Crusher. That's fine. Red's fine.
Yeah. Crusher just needs to be 35 yards away from everything else.
Alright, we're ready. I'm going to charge in and drag him through the group.
The first Crusher you can leave with the group. If he'll die pretty quick if we're heroing, so you don't need to worry about it.
To the opposite side of where he is.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that was interesting pathing.
Tight stack on Zool, guys. Everyone in.
Krog's coming. If my timers are right.
So he'll spawn them at the edge of the room. You can kind of see them animate with blood, and then they're coming. So there's that debuff that we want to get rid of, the Dark Revelation. That's what's going to spawn those minions.
You want to run that all the way out, don't you?
Yep. The farther the better.
So that was a little bit too close to the raid on that one, but good idea. Good getting it out of the raid.
And that was a good
dispel too. Further.
Hexers are up.
I'm pulling in.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and CC the one on square.
All DPS should be on the one from orange then.
I may have oopsied that.
It does not. I can't re-CC.
I got... Oh, okay.
Kill the other Hexer.
Just interrupt it and you'll pull it in.
Pick her up.
Kill that
Kill
blood.
the Ichor.
It is susceptible to stun, so like full CC on it.
Now,
Yep, and
Crusher.
then on. Krogs are spawning. Minions of Zool.
Puppy dogs. Get the minions.
So there's the.
That was my bad.
It happens.
I'm gonna have to make a really big
Hexes are
fat
spawning.
order for that.
Hexes are up. They're on blue
and orange.
and
Hold the
orange.
square one.
Kill blue.
Ah! Are we gonna be changing which one we're DPSing and which one we're killing?
I was just gonna call which one we're gonna kill.
Kill the other blood hexer on top of Zool. Run your Dark Revelation out.
Pressure up.
Dark Revelation's in between orange and
Ichor.
green.
Solid
of
stun on
Zool.
the Ichor.
Good master spell. Run the Crusher out.
That's a killer on my mana.
Yeah. Hexers are spawning. One's at blue, the other is at orange. Let's grip in blue and kill the one at orange. Or CC the orange.
On a bus.
All DPS should be on the Hexer next to Zool. Dark Revelation's heading out to blue.
Grabbing the Hexer at orange.
Yep.
Puppy dogs coming.
Alright, transition. Let's clean up these ads. Stack back up in the middle.
Just be
Ads
behind the
before
box.
Zool.
Focus ads first, guys.
I'm gonna have to take this Crusher out.
Yep.
Like now.
Yep.
I'll taunt as soon as I get back in.
Copy.
Minions of Zool by green.
Oh, and the puddle in the raid. Shoot.
It's okay. Just use the edges of the room. Follow the tank.
I don't know. Oh, I
good.
don't know.
Phase 2 is a little more crazy.
I'm down.
But we'll get it.
Down again.
That's okay.
What's killing our tanks right now?
The
Tank
debuff.
debuff. Yeah. With having all of the ads up into the transition, it was really nasty. Does he transition percentage based?
40%.
Okay, we might need to consider just saving off on DPS to make sure that at least like the Crusher's not up. Because if he has to be run out of the raid, then that makes the taunt swap impossible.
Also, can I get assist so I can help mark the ads I'm pulling in?
Yes.
Are we releasing?
Thank you.
It's just right here. Again, you can run
Yeah, release
straight
and run
through
back.
Mother. It will spit you down onto the platform.
Wind!
Do we still start
Oh,
him in the middle?
so it doesn't spit you onto the platform if you're in stag form and you try to jump.
Yeah, don't jump. So just one thing to touch on, let's try to continue making sure Dark Revelations gets set to blue. Other than that, it was good ad control. We'll just need to clean up how fast we kill them a little bit. And then phase 2 is just taunt swapping practice.
Good first attempt, guys.
Everyone eat up? Remember, you should have your own pots tonight. We had one raider pre-pot for that flask. I don't or that pull. Don't necessarily expect you all to do it on the very first time we see the boss, but do remember that you are supposed to be bringing your own materials if the guild cannot supply them.
Are you dragging to red again or no?
If you want to move red to the other side, since that's where the crusher is, that's fine. Make it a little easier for moving him around instead of having to drag him to the opposite side of the room.
I was asking so I can, get in a good starting position.
Yeah, you're fine. Everyone said they were ready.
Sorry, Leah and I were going over something. Are we ready to go?
Yeah, everyone said they were good to go.
Stack up way better, guys. Stack means stack, not outside. People are still stacking way outside the group.
First set of Krogs are going to be animating here. Dark Revelation to blue. Orange works as well. Just as long as it's at a corner, just let us know which one you're going to.
Okay.
Good dispel. Hexers are spawning at blue and orange. Let's CC orange and kill blue.
I'll plan on just doing blue first every time unless you see otherwise.
Okay. Let's kill the one at orange. Crusher spawning.
Is he too far out? Icker?
Which Dark Revelation made it to orange again? Incoming set of Krogs. Let's try to kill this Crusher.
No Crusher for you.
Okay, cool. Hexers at orange and purple. Grip in purple, CC orange.
Zula 55.
Hexes are active.
Should we push it now while the Crusher's not up? Nope.
Oh, we got
coming in 5.
Kill the Hexer at orange. Dark Revelation's heading to blue.
Icker.
Krogs are spawning.
Be careful not to get in front of the Crusher while the Icker is being killed.
His energy.
Hexers at green and blue. Gripping blue, CC green.
I'm gonna interrupt the first cast.
Let's slow down on Zool. Try to get these ads cleaned up before we transition.
He moved off of my CC. You're gonna have to get him Nefri.
Oh, or not.
That was awesome.
Let's all DPS off Zool. Let's clean up these ads.
We're getting a crusher.
Yeah.
When do you want us to push after the crusher?
He's gonna just push by dots, so we want to try to clean up these ads quick.
Icker. And then destroy this crusher. Krogs.
Krogs will die by passive cleave, that's fine. Here comes the transition.
Get the crusher down quick.
Or he explodes.
Alright. Stack up behind Zool. Second pots, cooldown. So you have them, guys. Root beer to spell Darfur. I've got camp. Minions of Zool.
2 seconds.
I'm at 3.
Weird.
When you can taunt.
Range, if you can, help kill these ads.
They're in a tarp well.
Yeah, cool. You guys are doing good. Bubble if you can, or trinket.
Oh, I died.
I don't have Master Spell for 20 seconds.
Yeah, doesn't let you bubble.
Ooh.
Just play it out, get a little bit more practice on it.
Taunt if you can, Tim.
I'm dead.
Tim is dead.
You have a rest.
Res is
you
on.
have a rest.
Help. Help.
I'm retarring these ads.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep cleaving them down.
Yep, just focus Zool at this
we
point.
haven't used that. Fuck.
Just focus
Just kill the
Zool.
boss.
Keep going, keep pushing, you got it.
Taunting.
Very nice.
Woohoo! Messy, but good job.
Ah, call.
Nice bracers, Nico.
I'm already down here.
Alright.
Oh yeah, don't stand in the middle. Don't
Guess I
stand in the
have to
middle.
release.
Yeah, back up out of the center.
I have to release, I guess.
Ooh, look at that green.
Move, Darfur. Move. Come here, quick. Ooh.
Hey, Brad, how'd I do?
Congratulations, you did great.
Finally, I'm done bashing my head onto this wall.
Does it auto give you loot? 'Cause I was dead, so...
Nico...
Damn, it'll show up in the mail if you got anything.
I think JD wants those. It's
I
hard
think he
to
might.
say.
We're going lowest rolls, right?
We are not playing golf.
But I got a game for you, no.
Don't you do it.
Hey, I have to say that I use a Divine Intervention and it clears the debuff, but it doesn't keep me from running off the end edge. That's why I fell
dumb.
off. Just to let you know.
I had a master spell, but
Down here.
I would use the saver, use the big revival to keep everybody alive.
Can you jump up? Okay.
I wouldn't jump down yet. Because as soon as you jump down, it starts Mithrax.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But we did find out that ninja pulling gets it done the first time.
Oh.
Alright, who's explaining this fight?
And we fought and we killed it.
Where do we loot it?
Can we touch this console?
So if you didn't loot Zool, his dead body's all the way down there by Mithrax. Good luck.
I mean, they can jump down, loot it, die, and it'll just reset.
It'll get postmastered to him as well, so I mean...
Whatever floats their goat.
Lily feels for a friend and grumbles about how to do things.
Gonna yoink some people really quick.
Bear with us just a few minutes, guys. Just strategizing.
Yeah, fair. I'm gonna go bio real quick then. Is that okay?
Yeah, if you guys need to pee real quick, just real quick.
Lately I feel so alone. Don't even know why I have a phone. Nobody hits me up and I'm stuck. Never had someone that I could call my own. It's lonely walking down this road. Fake friends that I didn't have to know. The same ones that
Run away, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Now picture everything you're fighting for.
Oh, thank God, a transmog mount.
Was waiting for someone to notice.
With how hideous this head was, I was just trying not to look at it. Out of sight, out of mind.
Fair point. Fair point. Okay, ready. Check to see who's back. Ooh, I like this version.
Okay,
All right.
so just a little bit of a change in plans as far as this goes. The people who have been leading this raid haven't done this fight as much as one of our other members. So raid leader Nono is here to explain this fight to you guys. Please listen up.
Oh my God, it's finally a thing.
So the overarching mechanic in this fight is Annihilation. It's going to reduce your maximum health by 1% per stack and give you a dot. Anytime you get hit with an ability from this boss, you get a stack. There'll be little green orbs spawning on the grounds. That'll clear stacks, but we want to generally keep... If you have... What did we say for stacks, Bright?
10 or more, you want to knock it down to like 6 or 8.
Yeah, so if you have 10 stacks of Annihilation, pick up 1 or 2 orbs. Each one clears 2 stacks. The boss... So we'll want to have... The boss will be tanked where he is right now. If you come over where your Fabulous Stag is over here, you can see the boss on the north end of the pit. He's going to stay there. Range is going to spread at range 5 in the middle. Melee, do your best to spread. This kind of sucks, but it's not a whole lot you can do. He's going to cast this ability called Oblivion Sphere. It'll charm anyone within 5 yards of the player he targets. To get them out of that, we'll want to use like Ring of Peace, Typhoon, any displacement abilities. Grips are really nice. All else fails, direct damage will also knock them out. Try to avoid putting dots on them though, because those dots will remain after they're out of the orb, and dots hurt. Cough cough. Druids and Warlocks. Ice Lance is very nice for this actually, yeah. He's also going to cast an ability called Imminent Ruin, in which 2 players are going to be targeted by an ability. It's going to do like a little circle around you. You just want to run to the south end of the room. It's going to be just the back of the room. Each person moving to the left and the right so that you don't... So when it goes off, it's going to deal raid-wide damage. The closer you are to it, the more damage you're going to take. So we want to do less damage to the raid so we live longer. Once he gets down to 66%, he's going to enter phase 2. He's going to go to the middle of the room, become invincible, deal a huge AoE that's going to give everyone, I think, 10 stacks of Annihilation.
Yep.
So you'll want to clear off a little bit of stacks there. You'll also want to remain loosely spread until I'll say we can clump up together, because he'll do 1 more charm and that can really screw people over. He's also going to spawn 2 big adds called Naraki Destroyers. Those are going to be on the east and west side, so by green and... I don't see the other marker, but Yeah, east and west side. We're all gonna go to green, burn down that ad as fast as we can, interrupting Void Volley whenever it comes up. The other ad is gonna be tanked on the west side, or the east side. And they can't be brought next to each other or else they take 90% reduced damage and hurt a lot. Also during phase 2, he's going to be spawning Visions of Madness, so we want to stay loosely stacked around the ad we're killing so that all those Visions of Madness will spawn in the same area and then we can cleave them down and we'll take less damage that way. Finally, in phase 2, Mithrax is going to be casting Obliteration Beam. It's kind of like the big lasers as you've seen in literally every fight since WoW has come out. Just we'll want to avoid the lasers so that we don't take lots of damage. You also get lots of stacks from that as well. Once we kill both the ads, he goes back to phase 1. When he gets down to 33%, he goes back to phase 2 again, and it's just a rinse and repeat. We'll want to lust during the second phase 2 to kill the ads quickly and move out of that as fast as we can, because that'll be the most raid-wide damage is during those phase 2s, the intermission phases, because the Visions of Madness hurt a lot. Anything I missed?
I think that was about it. So key points to really pay attention to: range 5. Don't want to be too close to anyone. If you get the mind control debuff, you're going to want to kind of group up in one location in the middle so that you're easy to take care of. Don't put dots on the mind control ads. Don't stand in front of the boss. He does a frontal cone. If you get your stacks up to about 10 or so, you can drop them off a little bit by picking up the green orbs on the ground. Otherwise, leave them alone because the tanks are going to need them. Phase 2, there's 2 ads. They have to be taken apart. One gets just turned and burned. The other one will be off tanked, and then we'll bring it over to the center after the first one's dead. There's a big giant laser. Stay away from that. Visions of Madness hurt, and then it's kind of basically repeat.
So dodge the mechanics. The big one that during phase 1 that he throws out is Obliteration Blast. He'll just turn around and throw it at random people. So that's the one you want to look out for. Don't stand in front of him. Is for tanks. It's called Essence Shear. Again, try not to eat the green dots. We're gonna try to force feed the bear as many of those as we can. They're little green berries. Let them munch on them.
If we just jump in the pit to initiate?
Yep, jumping in the pit.
So you want to do a timer and we'll all just jump down.
Yeah.
Healers will want to give a little bit of pre-hots on the tanks before we jump in.
Alright, everyone's ready?
What are these markers? Oh my god.
What?
They're fine. I like them.
Yeah, okay.
Like, they're weird, but they're not bad, are they?
No, they're good.
They're just weird. So you want to take the boss up against that back wall.
Facing the back wall?
Yeah, over by Moon.
He hurts.
Yep.
Also sheep. Someone can fix the markers now if they want, by the way.
If you give assist to Nono, he probably would do it.
He has them. I think he has it. Does he not?
No, it does not.
Okay, now you do. Oh! I charged through it. My B?
Yeah. You need to break Thanos and Bright Stars out of the mind controls. It's the orbs. Direct damage knocks them out of it. That was one thing we didn't touch.
I should change talents for this fight.
Ah, shit.
Try to avoid CC abilities on the ones in mind control. Thanks, Vegan.
Yeah, that's so for the delay there.
Josh, try to knock your stacks down a bit. Thank you, sir.
I got it back.
Knock Nono out in the back.
feel like a volleyball.
Healer. Just gonna pick up a healer so we can see the fight a little more.
Yeah.
It'll take some practice, but once we get there. So for those of you dead on the ground, you can see these orbs. That's what's mind controlled. We don't want to touch them. If someone's in them, direct damage to knock them out. Other forms of CC, grip, or things like that work.
Okay, I got a better set for the markings. So Ruin will run to orange or yellow, depending on... DBM will automatically mark you with one, so that's nice. Boss tanked on Skull. The ads will spawn in phase 2 on green and purple. Ranged stack in the blue stack, so range 5 stack in that middle circle. Melee, just spread as best you can. Pray. We want to stay inside that middle circle so that the orbs are all spawning in that middle circle, so that we don't have to deal with them on the outside. It might get a little bit crowded. If so, we can adjust it later, but I think we should be fine with the DPS we have in the group.
Food's up. Please get in quickly.
So when you get the debuff that puts a circle around you, you run to outside of the room?
Yeah. So if you have imminent ruin, you run to the outside. If you have the mind control circle, you can't move because you're charmed.
Got it.
Can we get a summoning stone up? Everyone play with Meth's Dark Hole.
I didn't say play, I said touch.
I said play.
Is there a difference?
Yes.
Oh, Hellstones. I haven't had one of those today.
Let's drop like 6 of them.
I had one.
Well, apparently you need 7.
Who wants to take the first ad and the second ad? Oh, the tanks.
Tim, why don't you take the first one, and then just tank it in the middle, and I'll grab the second one and rip it out of the group.
Okay. Y'all have your respective color codings, so.
Oh,
just to
I picked
reiterate.
correctly.
Yeah, I think being on his side would be okay, Dennis.
And then, I don't know if, but Rootbeard, you just want to, during phase 2, heal up Nico. And then Kelton and Bright can take the rest of the raid, I think.
Okay, so Nico is mainly outside, right?
Yeah.
Just making sure, because I don't get most of the names right.
So, something that I noticed was people that were getting shot out of the mind control. I did it a couple times by accident. I see them getting shot one direction, and somebody on the other side of the orb will start shooting them and like counter the progress that that person had just made getting out of the orb. If you see somebody on the opposite side of the orb getting one of your friends out, don't also DPS them and make their efforts to break that person free like null and void. Meth definitely got punched around like a fucking like warlock pinata volleyball thing inside of it, like for like literally 8 seconds. So he was like in the air getting knocked around back and forth by like 3 different people. It was hilarious and depressing at the same time.
So a quick suggestion is we have death grips, we've got bears and healers with typhoons for druids. It might be best if we just try and let them push people out when they can. Maybe if Nefri wants to Ice Lance as well, that's pretty efficient with big instant casts to just knock people out. And then if one of those people needs help, they can call it out and everyone can just smack them around. You really want to have people with quick instant cast on it though, because otherwise then you're channeling, somebody gets knocked out and then your DPS just kind of poof.
Can you be feared?
No.
Here, other bear. Apparently we have to use that weird watery spell. I know. Same.
Yeah, I mean, it's less so for the tanks. Like, y'all can help with melee, but...
It's a good idea for us to have it just in case.
Yeah, for sure. But then Bright, Cam, and I can all use Typhoon. Nefri, if you want to use Icelands, knock people out quick that way. And yeah, if you see somebody struggling, just help them out. And if you're stuck and you don't see yourself moving, be like, hey, I need help. I'm in like the back of the room. Nobody's knocking me out.
But don't say it like that. Be clear and concise and be like, Al said stuck in MC back of room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely call it if you're stuck, because especially with me up in melee, it's hard for me to kind of turn around and see who's exactly stuck.
That's my indicator, but yeah.
I actually thought those were acceptable.
Zen, are you there? Your name is lighting up, but you're not speaking. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Also, you can negate fall damage with charge.
Man, I thought I had my sim running this whole time.
Break this out, please.
Up front by the
One more.
Obliteration. Make sure you're range 5.
Good hustle. Also, good job getting that to the back of the room.
Oblivion Spear on Root Bear. Again, please.
Watch where you're knocking people, because if you knock them into the next one, it doesn't matter.
I'm basically
revival. Revival when you can.
3, 2,
Thank you.
2.
Al said dead.
Couldn't get to you, I was screwed over.
3, 2, 1.
What a turd.
3, 2, 1.
So, one thing that I think sometimes we forget is on the fights that are a little bit more mechanically difficult. We love seeing your wonderful numbers and your gigantic internet penises like flashing around and like, oh my god, look at my damage. But honestly, doing the fight is so much more important. So learn the fight and then you can polish up your damage. So please focus on mechanics first. Your DPS will come once you know the fight better. We all know that you're wonderful, good performing players, but not doing the fight correctly is we're still gonna lose, no matter how much DPS you do.
3,
I tried, I am sorry.
3, 2, 1.
This is fun. I like the mind control.
I think I knocked you out of one into it.
It did!
That was funny too.
I got knocked around 3 times.
Can I get a whatchamacallit? A summon back? I'm gonna go change because Glacial Spike has a bad habit of rooting people in here.
I can give you a book if you'd like.
Either or. Just Glacial Spike is not great on this particular fight.
We are also at break time. Why don't we actually go ahead and take a quick break? It's 17 after. Be back in 13 minutes, so we're at 12:30 exactly. That'll give us our last flask for the rest of the night. Put in a couple of pulls. We saw the boss. We'll get back here and we'll get it done.
I've got a break timer going for you.
I was bound and tied, waiting for daylight. And I bang my head against the wall. Though I feel lightheaded now, I know I will not fall. I will rise above it all. Found what I was searching for. Though I feel lightheaded, I should have failed and nailed the floor. Instead, I rose above it all.
Yeah, if anyone has questions though, feel free to ask them whenever you have them.
Raid leader, no.
Yes.
Why does all of the blood hurt? Why is the air green? Kim, I can see you lighten up, but you're not talking.
The blood should only hurt once a month.
Jesus fuck.
Will, did your sister just have a stroke?
I don't know.
Is she okay? You should go check on her.
I'm not sure, dude.
I mean, it's every day I talk to her. It seems.
I mean, it's pretty close. Only in days that end with a Y.
I don't understand why she was talking about blood. There's no blood on this fight. It's all void.
Yes, you've had it quite tough. Always having bad luck. You think you're going crazy. Look up, there's a new life waiting. It's buried in the sand. You've been dealt the wrong hand. Can't imagine how you feel. Only you know that it's sweet. Don't look back, just carry on, carry on, carry on. Don't look back, just carry on, carry on, carry on. Because you are stronger. Yes, you are stronger. Because you are stronger.
For those of us who did not AFK during break,
I didn't.
Oh no.
Gold! I ran down the stairs. I heard it.
Why I can't.
I only have 2,700.
You're a glutton for punishment.
no.
Shh.
Like, all of the gold you have is mine.
Shh. I'm making more.
Jesus fuck.
I have a problem, okay?
Clearly.
How does anyone owe Nico anything? She doesn't win.
It wasn't in JCG. No, I don't win, obviously. Fuck me.
Isn't that Muddy's job?
You're not supposed to win.
Money's on a UI reload, I think, so hers will be just a sec. Draft, you gotta roll 2,000. Draft? Darfur.
Darfur.
Isn't that the region in Africa?
You're a region in Africa.
Her mom's a region.
Possibly.
Sneaky fat joke.
It's acceptable because it came from the bear. He rolled the 2K. We're just waiting on the reload.
Ouch. Thank you for saving me.
Damn.
That's rough.
1934.
It's not that bad.
I mean, we are only running 2K. It could be way worse. No, I don't know why you play this game. Even if you make gold, you spend it so fast.
I'm a glutton for punishment.
Okay, so for those of you who haven't actually played this with us before, what GCG is I have an add-on, and it will prompt this. The roll 1 out of whatever is the highest number, so like 2K in this instance, is what we're gambling for. The lowest roller owes gold to the highest roller, and the sum of the gold owed is the difference between the two rolls. The add-on figures it all out for you. All you have to do is hit 1 in raid chat to enter the rolling, and then you have to /roll whatever the max gold is, and then you have to pay up.
It's really fun.
It's really addictive, and I lose a lot of gold this way.
I gained so much last year.
We usually play it on break. Ah!
Ooh, baby.
Yeah, your chances of outright
Damn
winning
it!
are slim. Your chances of outright
Oh
winning are
man,
slim.
I'm keeping most of that though. Oh, wouldn't it be fantastic if it was the exact same amount?
Ruby, your mic's open, darling.
Whoever loses, I will be waiting on my opulence tiger for you to come give me my gold.
JD! Well
I
then.
keep some of it.
I was gonna
Nothing
say.
happens.
For now.
Like opposites do. And if you doubt me when I say that, then it's
I love how Bright and I are always the first ones to just jump on it. We're like, let's go.
It'll only, you have to manually put yourself in every roll. So if you enter one but you don't want to enter another, you don't have to minus it. It's just purely for individual go-abouts.
Like, say you hit 1 and then realized it's a 1 in a million.
And then you go, oh wait, I don't want to do that.
And I got gold.
Oops, I did not mean to turn that on. All of the tells.
Convenient.
I can just let it go, I guess, if you guys like it.
Ooh, I like, that's cool. Just constantly updating me on how screwed I am.
Bright, take my gold from Buddy's hands.
Alright, we'll do one more at 2K, and then we'll do a little bit of a higher one as the last one for break.
I still have a little bit of it, Krim, just so you were clear.
I still have a little bit of yours.
Do you still have the statistics running on a...
No, they've reset.
Aww.
New raid tier.
So wait, new raid tier. Okay. New
sure
raid tier, new statistics. I like it.
Oh, nope, I lied. I'll have to clear it manually after this run.
No! Oh yeah, look at me, big loser.
Hey, there's my ult. Look at me go.
You're nowhere near a loser as Nico. She
Hey,
yeah.
she's double.
If you really think about it, my ult was in this guild for maybe like 3 weeks to get that, so I'm really in first place. Imagine if I had the same amount of time Bright had. Oh man.
I hate literally everything.
I could afford more reforges.
I've won as much as Nico has lost.
That's because I lost to you when it was like a mill.
I know.
Or at least that's what it felt like.
Yeah, my druid's a high roller.
Done.
I love you so much. This is the second time in a row you've saved my ass.
JD's gonna roll a 1. JD, roll the 1.
Roll.
JD, roll 2,000.
You mean win? That's what you meant, right?
I did say
I was
roll
just
1. You rolled a 1. You just added numbers to it.
That honestly felt
the end.
so fucking good to win.
Alright, one larger one before the end of break. This is a
50K.
10K, so be aware. I'm not doing 50.
See, I know better than
I'll
that.
take IOUs.
I'm not. See, no.
10K.
Oh, Will's
That
in
is-
there? Let me in there.
That's a learned thing, JD, because I remember times where you were rolling for like 50s and you had like 250 gold to your name.
Yeah.
Look at Thanos doesn't come in unless it's the big numbers.
I definitely should have saved some of the whispers of you begging me not to like collect on the money you owe. Dick.
Rip.
Drax is going high.
Oh my lord.
Girl, you need to stop playing this game.
Motherfucker, I could lose everything you've ever had in this game 10 times over and still be up. Don't even.
You're not wrong. My bitch ass hasn't gotten shit for gold ever.
Alright, final pay-ups.
I think the most gold I ever had was after I helped Skeeved with the Obliterum Shuffle last expansion.
You want to read those numbers again there, Mixie?
Oh, whatever, it doesn't matter.
You sure?
50 gold is not gonna break my bank. Just take it.
Sure.
Her bank would have been broken by now. 50 gold would have killed it, so I think she's fine.
Alright, all the GCG sets have been officially reset for the raid tier. We're gonna do a ready check to make sure everyone's back from break. Everyone be fat.
Damn.
Alright, everyone's ready. This is one more. This is for actual pull. I'm missing a pally buff.
I get you. Hold on.
Wow, from that one session, I have 4 fucking whispers from her, rubbing it in that I apparently don't know how to goddamn roll.
Your dice are a little awkward.
Need someone to
It's
blow on
okay, you're
those
gonna
dice?
get some sick Titan Forges off of Mithrax.
I mean, I've already been
Okay.
getting like all the Titan Forge gear.
Which means you're gonna have epic rolls tomorrow, right?
Yeah, apparently.
What's it up?
Was that revival I saw, Root Beer?
I misclicked, sorry.
No, I just want to make sure what healing cooldowns I have.
Haunting.
Does it sound like he's saying kill yourself? Yo, relax, bud.
There are no green balls for me to chew on.
Come by me.
Some, yeah, there's some right in front of the boss.
I'll get
Haunting.
hit by the Bonsum as well.
What's the actual push for the phase 2?
66.
Nemesis.
Can't remember if it was a percentage or manatee.
So
Stay
we shall be
loosely
on
spread.
by green.
Yeah, loosely spread by green. Range 5 still.
Shit.
Alright, now you can stack up. Tank those ads apart.
Ow! My bum.
So at least we know what it looks like when they enrage. They're gonna have that blue thing around them.
Yo, dots don't help with the mind control. Can you relax?
Yeah.
Everyone stack up close together on green.
Still mind controlled. Help.
Model in model on green.
Sorry about the agony, it was a tab.
You hear that? He heard stack on green and immediately was like, oh, blast your face on green then.
Just reset it. But that was phase 2, and phase 1 there was so much less damage being taken. You guys make me happy.
Yeah, that was significant improvement in phase 1.
Day.
Can we mark the ad we're focusing on, per chance?
Yeah,
I know
green
we're supposed
side.
to take it to green, and I know I did, but can we put the skull on it or something? Or
Yeah.
are we? Yeah.
You put the yeah,
We can do that.
skull on it. Bright, do you want to throw the skull on it when it spawns? I got it.
The reason
Yeah,
why I'm
I can, that's
asking is because if I tab target, I won't cycle through it.
Yeah, I mean, so we should all be. So when the phase 2 transition's about to happen, we should all go and do a range 5 loose spread around green. Then he'll spawn an orb, and then we all stack together.
Gotcha.
So yeah, when he does the transition, he spawns more mind control orbs, which is why you need to still be spread. but once phase 2 is actually started, we can all be stacked on each other's ass and share healing, move out together, and then when I forget what the ads are called, but the other ads, the less important ads, yes, when those spawn, we can cleave them down so that we're not taking shit tons of damage.
Hey, friendly reminder to check your flasks.
It's also why we try and stay in the middle during phase 1, is so that all the mind control balls are under the boss instead of where we're trying to walk around. And then just a minor thing, we stay down here, we take less fall damage when we jump. And we all fall together.
That doesn't feel nearly as epic to me.
Is that a Warframe reference?
No.
Damn.
It's just a team spirit cohesion thing.
Hey, Crimson, were you noticing that your pet jumped into the hole with you or no?
What pet?
He doesn't use a pet.
Marksman!
But the pet should jump. On my Warlock it jumps, so...
Yeah, Warlocks have... I've seen Warlock pets fucking be a million times smarter than my Hunter pet.
I almost fell in.
I saw
Deserved
that.
it. From experience, that's how we kill it.
So what I'm hearing is last pull of the night, let Nefri face pull.
Worked last time I was in here.
Did you wand it as well?
No,
I only face pulled it.
He legit fell like right on top of Mithrak. The group panicked, recovered, and killed the boss.
Also make sure you're range 5.
Vegan, if you want to eat a single green dot, that'd be cool.
I'll find one.
Taunting.
Double pain.
3, 2, 3, 2, 1.
I hear it now too, Sen.
I'm trying to gather orbs here. Not a fan of the orb mechanic.
Stay on me. Ow, son of a...
Go ahead and move out of there.
Haunting.
Fires. 3, 2, 3, 1, 2.
Yo, this fight sucks ass for melee.
Yup.
I'm rerolling.
Alright, everyone to green. Everyone
loose stack around green.
Fine.
I can
Keep
call
your
out
range
when
5 markers on.
I'll call out when he does beam.
Oh shit, I'm mind control.
Alright, everyone stack close on Burr.
I'm on
What's
skull.
off the cooldown?
Revival?
Come on, back up, idiot.
Beam.
That beam's not forgiving, by the way. If it hits you, you're basically toasted. So please pay attention to where Mithrax is looking.
It's Ruiner.
Alright, bring the other ad over.
Better.
Please heal the fat bear. My butt hurts.
Beam. Move.
Also, interrupt Void Volley if you can. That thing hurts.
Beam. Move.
It's got a long telegraph. We should be able to avoid that fairly easily.
And something else I've seen is it tends to target a player closer to melee.
The problem with the long telegraph is everyone has their back to it for the most part.
I mean, unless you've been dead since phase 1. Wah, wah.
If you are looking at him, you are looking the wrong way.
So I'm looking the wrong way? Well, I am now.
I mean, you can
No,
position
you're looking at the
yourself
ad.
looking at ad on left side of your screen, boss on the right side, and you're good.
You want to know what that was? That was progress. We got him farther than the last poll. So yay, we're moving forward.
But I want to move sideways.
Tim, you move the direction you want, man.
For
I'll
those
move
of you
forward,
sorry, for those of you who enjoy a little bit of healthy progression, this week starts week 4 for the Myrmidons, and we are officially tied with them, and we're not done with our 1 raid yet. Just putting that out there for anybody who's looking to, you know, maybe poke a little bit and get some of that wonderful, healthy competition rolling.
Don't worry, I've already been doing that with Charisse. We good?
Oh no, with him it's not even healthy. I'm just gonna shit all over his parade.
I mean, we should.
Dirty traitor.
Left out, please.
Did you ask him what side of the fence is greener?
Missing an intellect buff, please, Nefri.
I mean, the whore started as dirty fell eaters, so I'm gonna say their side.
So again, during phase 2, there's a little more damage. Don't be afraid to use personal cooldowns and cookies. Your healers may be busy keeping the tanks alive or themselves. Phase 2 is where the damage comes from for this fight, so most of it's avoidable. If you don't avoid it, help your healers.
I'm over it.
He likes you a lot.
Every pull.
Oh, my cooldown.
It's because you're one of the first ones down here, probably.
Yeah, stop giving him a viable target.
If the Ruin Chasers get charms, they need to be focused to get out of there, because that'll hurt us all.
Save me! Ooh, Vegan, that was spicy.
Taunting.
Good grapple.
Okay, relax.
Hey, I used my wand.
Taunting.
Looked out with orb placement that time.
3, 2, 1.
Phase 2, loose stack around green.
Keep your range 5s up.
Grim MC'd.
Stack up on the at green.
Also, if you're above 10 stacks,
Laser.
grab some orbs.
Start bringing the other ad over.
I'm constantly in fear. Diggy.
Laser. Oh, my timer's off. There it is. Make sure we're killing the destroyer. get a healing cooldown from Kelton. Laser.
Laser, kill the ad. Interrupts on what you can.
Back to phase 1 once these ads are gone.
Yeah, so move back to the middle, everybody. Tanks move back to where we were tanking.
And now we repeat process. Bring a piece. Oh, good type.
If you have
Kelton
more than
clear.
10 stacks,
Don't go crazy though, because the tanks need them to clear. Oh, I'm mind controlled on Alpha. I'm good.
In the middle.
Taunting. You can have all these.
I appreciate you.
Healers, I'm gonna use Trank.
Sure.
Mind control on Mixie.
Yeah, it worked!
These are all yours.
3, 2, 1.
Clear some of your stacks, Kelton.
Mind control on
I'm down.
Yeah,
Got it.
100% says it.
Mind control in the middle.
3, 2, 2.
Oh, heal the bear! I'm down. Pull me up when we can.
Got it. Just loose stack around green.
Phase swap.
Stack up
Once
on
we're
the
in
ad.
position, lost.
Dennis is MC.
I got you, Dan.
Laser.
Keep it up, team. You're doing well.
No, can I get your innervate?
No,
I popped the cooldown.
Innervate on Bright. Bring the other ad up.
Oh, mind controlled? Thank you.
Cam, can you Oh, you're dead. Never mind. Personals, if you have them.
Can we get more lock rocks?
I'm dead.
Oh, so no then.
That was a lot of mind play.
This isn't over. Keep going.
Kill those ads before the boss. Visions first.
I'm down.
3, 2, 1.
Guys, we got up to 38%. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, we transitioned into the final phase. Good job.
If I wasn't hearing him constantly say "kill yourself," like right where I was dead, it sounded like an orgy.
Eat up, please. I need lock rock.
Same.
Oh, you had to go down there.
They're on the lower ledge.
Oh, you can reach them up here. You're just asking for me to fall in.
Here, I got something better than emote.
You mean like I nearly did?
Yeah. I like to be over here so I can charge the boss when I jump, so I don't take the fall damage.
I gave you frayeds, if that's any consolation.
It's really not. Let's kill it this time.
Neat.
Dennis.
What the heck? That was weird, Dennis. Sorry.
Grim MC.
Up by boss.
Taunting.
Fuck you, dude.
Grim MC.
Where?
I'm down.
Wait to take that for a half a second. You're good now.
I have the boss.
Mixie MC.
Alright, ads coming.
Blue stack around green. Personal. Stack up on the ad by green.
Laser. Bring the other out.
Make sure we're interrupting that void whenever we can.
Laser.
Beam.
Following Goron.
Onto the visions of men.
Which are also
Laser.
interruptible.
Back to phase 1.
Popping symbol of hope.
Help.
Cute.
Vegan, Stark.
I got the boss.
Got him.
Good Typhoon.
Crimson and Bright draw some stacks.
Thanos is got the thing on me. I'm in the middle of the raid.
Taunted. All these yours.
Okay, let me some orbs.
Crimson, go ahead and hit a couple orbs.
Need to find some.
There's some along the outside of the room.
There's also a few on the right side of the tank.
We usually leave those for them.
Vegan stuck.
Hey. Revival.
I already used it. Okay.
It's the 6 seconds I have a cooldown.
Phase change.
Blue stack around green.
You go help.
I can't.
Okay. Someone help me over here.
That.
Alright.
Laser.
Are you still in there?
Yep.
I'm coming. My thing was on cooldown.
You're probably dead.
What?
Yeah, pop lost.
You didn't move.
Nope.
What the
Is the game lagging?
Bear dead.
Go ahead and reset. Interesting. Jumping off backwards by Mother, the push turns your character back around.
Get up, please.
Hey, Bright, how are you keeping your buff on?
Mine's falling off because I'm switching specs to eat. Because Agi is going to be a lot more useful food buff than Stam is for me.
So I need to wait until after you have the food. You don't do it during the fight. Got it.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
If you wait until after I eat and I go back into bear, then it'll stay on me for the fight.
No problem. I'll just keep an eye out now. Thanks. I was worried I was going to have to find you in mid-fight and, rebuff you.
No, that shouldn't be a thing.
Hey, as a voice of the healers, we're starting to take more of that avoidable damage again. We had one really good pull right after break where we all avoided it like it was no big deal. The last two pulls were kind of eating it again. So again, try to avoid blowing up the group with that explosion and keep dodging the cone that he turns around for. Your healers would appreciate it.
If we can get this down tonight, I think that there's a fair chance that next week when we come in here, we're probably going to come in here on heroic. Whether or not we get 8 out of 8, not a guarantee, but a good chance. So keep that in mind. Do what you can to get this boss dead before we have to leave here tonight.
You.
Oh my god.
I'm convinced he just hates me as melee.
I mean, you are trying to kill him. Just putting that out there.
He's fat and ugly.
Make sure you range 5, guys.
Oh, I touched the thing. Thank you.
I got you.
Taking the boss. Oh, I'm dead.
I got him back.
Alright, let's try this again.
God damn it.
Loose stacker on green.
I'm mind controlled.
Evading stack. Thank you.
Stack up. Revival.
Nah, that's a wipe.
Healer, stop healing, stand in the beam.
Please make sure you're using your rangefinder. I'm seeing a lot of people that are still stacking on top of each other. It's especially obvious when you run into range with somebody that just ran away from you.
Alright, how do I not get that debuff?
Be the last to jump.
Nope. Doesn't work. Any other ideas?
Jump
Don't be
opposite
melee.
sides of us. Jump to the back of the room and then run at him.
Maybe it's an Azurite trait. You should go reforge him.
Nope.
Cloak of Shadows the entire fight.
Right.
Actually, I bet if you do cloak off the bat, you can probably knock it out.
Hmm. Maybe. Thank fuck.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Got it.
You stack around green. Stack up. Bring the next set over. Laser. Clean up the visions of madness. Laser. Tanks, get ready for phase 1.
Popping symbol though.
Still have visions up.
Yep. Good job. Back to phase 1. Range 5.
Meth in the back. Thank you.
Right by the boss.
3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. 3, 2.
You guys are doing really good this time. Let's keep it up.
Got him.
Big heals on Drax and Alcid.
3, 2, 1.
Left by green.
3, 2, 1.
I'll get you.
Revival.
Still on cast time.
Call it out when you use that, please.
Got him.
Blue stacked by green.
MC crimp.
I'm gonna pop a cooldown.
Everyone stack up. Lust.
Make sure we're stacked. Stack means stacked, guys, not far away.
Laser. Bring the next ad over.
Yeah, just had to wait for the beam.
Yep. Don't forget about personals and lock rocks if you get low. Beam. Cam, can I get your innovate? No, can you give yours to Kelton?
Yeah, what about me?
Laser. Let's clean up these visions.
Moving into position for next phase.
Keep it up, guys.
Good job. Back to phase 1's range 5. Let's avoid the damage we can.
Vacant stuck by the boss.
Watch the cone. Let's try to do better getting that explosion to the back of the room.
Revival's ready.
Out of range of Thanos.
Mixie in the back. Please don't knock me. There we go, thank you.
Taunting.
Revival.
Damn, too late for that. Someone cast something bigger than my revival, and when I kicked it.
That's okay, that's okay.
Grim MC'd. Still.
Personals and Lockrock.
Taunting.
I love
nice
you guys.
job, you guys.
That was a really
Yay.
awesome opposite of Vectus kill.
That was beautiful.
Very.
Cam, I freaking want your ring. I'll trade you my trinket.
No.
Dang it.
Alright, so can I ask you a good question?
Go for it.
Invite back. I actually clicked something wrong.
Am I the only one that sees everybody running around and like skipping? Or
Yeah.
somebody else?
That would be just you.
Hey, so
Okay, it's not beat just by lagging. Awesome, I'm good.
have we taken any kill shots with any of these bosses at all?
Nope.
We have
No. The idea is to take a kill shot of the final boss on normal, and then we'll start doing individual kill shots when we come into heroic.
So, is there any chance we're gonna lock out next week?
No, I don't think so.
So, activities officer, what's the chances of us having an optional cleanup on Friday?
That's no go for me on Friday.
Weekend,
I probably could.
I say Friday, I mean like sometime not our regular raid.
Friday and or Saturday.
I could change Saturday's Keystone to Gahoon instead, if that would be more suitable to everyone.
Just an idea, if we get a chance for at least those who can make it to see the boss, it might help us not be as fresh on heroic Gahoon as we would be when the time comes.
If
Just an idea, it's
you wanted
your
to start
choice.
heroic, wouldn't it be better to do the keystones?
I mean, it's
We can
not
do
like you
both if we go in
can't
and
do-
kill it.
Not like people can't do keystones as well. Like,
Yeah, but people are lazy.
That's
Keystones are
less
hard.
laziness and more just not
More incentive to do it with guildies.
Yeah, keystones are hard to do with pugs who leave when you're at
Oh
the
my
last boss.
God, I hate pugs.
65 deaths is
All
too
right.
many deaths.
So basically, the concept is Saturday. If you can make it, show up. If we've got enough people, then maybe we'll try to lock out and do Cahoon. If we don't have enough people, we'll try to do Mythic Keystones instead. Does that sound good?
What time's that at?
Normal raid time.
Balls. Okay.
So 11 o'clock server.
We could do heroic Talik and Mother because they're simple.
If it's Saturday, I can show up, but I'll be 30 minutes late.
Okay, that's fine.
Is there any earlier keys groups?
I can get you some keys later or earlier throughout the
Yeah,
week.
we can also do keys throughout the, like, I'm off work tomorrow. I know I'm going to be doing time walking if anyone needs that. I've got dibs on Josh's Motherloads key. I know, yeah, Sin runs keys all the time. You can catch Mixie running them. Bright runs them regularly. Meth is basically living in a mythic, so Just hit people up if you do need them and you're on. Chances are there's probably going to be someone who's game to at least get one going. So, long story short, you guys did excellent tonight. We officially beat out the progression for Memoron's raid group. Congratulations to those of you who are competitive. If you can be here Saturday, regular raid time, try. We'll try to do Cahoon. If we can't do that, then we'll do some Keystones potentially. But beyond that, there's a mage hole up. You all are dismissed.
There's an interesting effect over it when I clicked it.
Did you get the box lines?
Yep.
Okay, good. I'm not the only one who gets those.
Leah got them for a while too. I don't know if she still does. I don't see them.
I want more food.
In real life or in game?
Real life.
Oh.
We are clear to go, right?
Speaking of keys, I'm down to 2 some. I would prefer shrine. Anyone have a shrine key?
Oh, you need some Gale collars?
Yeah.
I could also use some shrine key.
I have a 351. I need a better one.
I could use one.
I would love to run keys, but I have got some early morning work again today, and for the rest of the time I work. So I thank you for the fun night. Good job, everybody.
Thanks, all. Good job.
All around. I will be on earlier than I was today tomorrow to start helping people run keys that they have throughout the week. So I would love it. It's Tyrannical Week, Nico, so prison is going to